Hey, good morning, everyone. Happy Tuesday, the 18th. Like I said the other day, it was the first time that I didn't finish the 750 push-ups this time around. Disappointed in myself, but at the same time, it was, I had, an explanation as to why it was hard to do. I should have done it when I was hiking, because I did hike a trail run for 15 miles on Sunday. I could have did a bunch of push-ups at the top and did some more in the parking lot. I mean, I wasn't completely physically exhausted at that point, but the thing is, I never even started, so I think I just counted on the fact that I was going to get home, have some energy, go grocery shopping, meal prepping, cooking dinner and all that, and still have energy to do it before I went to bed. I didn't. I ended up actually passing out really early. And waking up yesterday was the funny thing is I wasn't hurting as much as I am today. Yesterday I woke up, I felt really good, but I was groggy. I was really just you wake up and your head's in the clouds. That's what I felt like. And so this morning I actually feel sore but more clear-headed, so I'm able to think a little bit better. So it's been a while since I've had both of those functioning, the body and the mind at the same time. But today, I woke up a little later than usual. Actually, I woke up around 4:15 without an alarm clock. So that just shows that my internal clock wakes me up even though I don't necessarily have to be up. So so I got that done. I just managed to get my push-ups done. I was going to do some curls and arm workouts and everything. But what I think, especially with the weather that it's the way it's going to be today, I'll do some running at lunch, even though my legs are kind of sore. But it should break up that acid in there and at least make my legs feel a little bit better. As weird as that sounds, as much pain as I'm feeling in my thighs, especially. And I do have blisters on my feet from the trail run. That's just for some odd reason, I see a lot of trail runners and guys that do these long-term, these long-distance ultra marathons, desert marathon, things like that. And I don't know if they don't get blisters, but maybe I need to learn on how to take care of my feet a little bit better. I even changed socks in my liner at the top before coming down because I noticed that my feet do get sweaty when I hike. But the good news is that I actually feel really good. My ankle feels okay. I am seeing the podiatrist on Sunday to kind of see if he has any idea about whether it's my foot planting or just my gait in general, to see if maybe that attributes to some of the issues that I've been having. Because without my legs and my feet and my ankles, anything that's below the waist, take that where you want. That's okay though. But if there's anything that I need to maintain my cardio, my workouts, if I don't have that, it's going to be tough for me, because that's where I get a lot of my my pleasure from. Again, you can take that where you want to. But if my ankle's not hurt, if my ankle's hurt and I can't run or hike or do anything like that, it's tough to get my cardio in and to feel 100%. It's like I said, running and going hiking is very therapeutic to me, and I need it. And I forgot how much on Sunday I was hiking, and I just forgot how good it felt to get out into the trails and to just have that freedom and that sense of just disconnecting and being a part of something much bigger than yourself and more grand, and just putting myself into perspective. I miss that. And so I hope to get out this Sunday. I think we're going to be running up to Summerland in the Rainier National Park, and it should be. I think he told me, my buddy of mine who does trail running said it's going to be about 5 miles, give or take. But it's you can also go up to Panhandle Gap, but from what I've read from the trail reports, there's a lot of snow up there still. So if we're going to be doing trail running, it's going to be harder to do going up the Panhandle Gap, because it is a really intense hike up there, especially with the snow and everything. So we'd have to pack, micro spikes and maybe some trekking poles. But if we're just gonna run 5 miles, it's fine with me, just to get out and see some stuff and kind of take in the the outdoors again, which will be great. But for me, I like going out and doing all you can do. So I like getting like at least 10 miles in, but at the same time, it's like we'll be out and about and back at the house before probably my family gets up and starts moving around. So because we're gonna start pretty early, we hit out the road around 4, hit the trailhead around 5. We're pretty early risers, so I think that'll be possible. But anyway, other than things, so I'm gonna talk about the third thing that I did to lose weight. Like I said, back in 2011, I was 240 pounds. And at this moment when I'm speaking to you, I'm under 200. So how did I do it? The first step that I did was to drink nothing but water. And still can't urge that enough. Drinking water is extremely important, especially if you're drinking upward and over the amount of half your body weight in ounces. The second one is to not make excuses, it's just do it. You're not going to have all the right gear. There's never that perfect moment. You just have to start doing something and then make adjustments as you go. It's not, starting to work out's not going to kill you. You just need to start doing it, and then you start learning. Like I just started trail running recently, and so now knowing that I get blisters on my feet, I'm going to have to look into finding ways to avoid getting blisters. And so I might have to do a little bit of research and just improve myself in that regard. And the third thing that I would suggest for individuals looking to lose weight and to kind of move on with themselves is to, and this works for me, is to buy one piece of equipment every single week that allows you the freedom to work out at home. So what I've been doing is there are things called resistance bands, and there's a variety of different resistance levels on them. There's different colors and thickness, which changes the resistance. And just buying a piece of equipment every single week or every other week. So every payday, buy something different for exercise equipment to work out at home. So the first time that when I started working out and getting seriously into taking my health seriously, was I did a lot of body weight workouts, which are, things are like air squats, push-ups, sit-ups, planks, things of that nature. And then to add some equipment to give you some weight, I had a weighted vest, I had resistance bands, I had a door, you hang it up over your door and it has resistance band on those, so you can work out like that. And I also just bought like ankle weights and things like that, and curl bars and dumbbells, little bit by little bit. Get the bare basic, get the bar first, and then buy different weights, every other week. I would suggest that the charge for those, regardless of whether they're new or old, or used or new, you're going to be paying about $1 a pound. And so if they're 5-pound weights, you're going to be paying probably 5 pounds each. And so if you can take the weights off and interchange them like that. But just buying one thing that expands your gym every other payday, or every payday, every 2 weeks, should work out fine. So first off, start drinking a lot of water. Second step, just do it. Don't worry about if you have the equipment or not, or the workout attire. And the third step I would do is every 2 weeks, buy a piece of equipment that grows your home gymnasium. Like for me, I bought a lot of things that enhanced body weight workouts. So for squats, you get resistance bands you can put around your ankles, so when you're doing like side lunges, it'll strengthen the outer part of your thighs. And do a lot of resistance bands, elastic bands that you can use for leg workouts. You can use them for arm workouts. You can just use them for curls. You can do a lot of different workouts with them. And do a lot of the research too that goes into it. Look at YouTube videos that talk about resistance band workouts and the specific equipment you got. Find different workouts you can do, because the thing is, you're gonna have to find the comfortable mind state to be able to work on your own. You have to be comfortable with that, because there are some people out there that say, I need a workout partner, I need someone to motivate me. You don't. There are going to be times when you're going to have to do it on your own, and you're going to have to feel comfortable doing it. So right now it's like I have people that come up to my building while during lunchtime, and I'm working out with my shirt off with some goofy equipment, but at the same time it works for me. So that's what I do. Some people would be ashamed or, might feel a little awkward because someone might be looking at them thinking, what the heck are they doing? But the thing is, you're doing you. You're improving your health. You're taking it seriously. You have nothing to be ashamed of, nothing to feel bad about. Just keep doing you. And as long as it's good, getting your heart rate up and getting some cardio in, it's a good thing. So that's it. The first 3 steps I would do. First, drink water. 2, don't make any excuses. Start working out as soon as you can, regardless of the equipment you have or the attire. And then, you can start buying like I say, a piece of equipment. The 3rd step, keep buying equipment every single week or every other week, and then also buy a piece of attire that helps your workouts. Like if you're a female, get some of those workout stretchy pants, or getting some shorts or workout bra, or for guys, just getting a pair of compression shorts, getting some comfortable workout socks, getting some nice running shoes. Just kind of grow it every single week. You don't have to do it all at once. You may feel pressured to do that, but at the same time, it gives you time to research them as you're making these purchases, and it also gives you some insight on resale value of these things. If you ever decide to not need 5-pound weights anymore, or you find out you have too many of them or something, you can looking to see the resale value of exercise equipment is pretty high, especially for weights, because they maintain their weight. Even if they're chipped or damaged, it doesn't matter. They still weigh 5 to 10 pounds. So just do your research. Water. 2, work out. Just start doing it. Don't make any excuses. Just start doing it, and then grow your attire every other week or every week. And number 3, buy 1 piece of exercise equipment every 2 weeks, and just kind of grow your own personal gym. And then pretty soon you have a lot of things to do, like a medicine ball, kettlebells, and the more things you have, the more options you have in the house to make, to work out at home. And we'll talk about more after this, but for now, those first 3 are excellent, great starters for you. That's what worked for me. Like I said, I lost over 40 pounds, and I've managed to keep it off for 5 years plus. So hope you guys have a great Tuesday. Enjoy the weather, and I will see you tomorrow morning.